Let's go. Let's watch. Marjorie Taylor Greene clashes with Ocasio-Cortez in Catholic hearing. I got to pee.
Recognition.
Mr.
Chair
Chairman,
recognizes Ms. Greene.
I'd like to know if any of the Democrats on this committee are employing Judge Merchan's daughter.
Please tell me what that has to do with Merrick Garland.
Is she a porn star?
Oh, Goldman. That's right. He's advising. Okay.
He's advising who? What? Do you know what we're here for? You know we're here about AG.
I don't think you know what you're here for.
Well, you the one talking about. I guess
I think your fake eyelashes are messing up.
No,
what you're
ain't
reading.
nothing.
Hold on.
Listen.
Order.
Mr. Chairman,
That's beneath
would
even
you
you,
please
Mr.
regain
Beneath
order
even
of your
you.
committee?
Order.
Please.
There's a point of order.
We have a point of order. Mr. Lynch, state your point.
Mr. Chairman, I would just like to ask the parliamentarian if your conduct here in raising money in connection with this hearing is referable to the Ethics Committee within this hearing. Is a motion in order to refer your conduct and your abuse of
It's not a point of order.
I do have a point of order, and I would like to move to take down Ms. Greene's words. That is absolutely unacceptable. How dare you attack the physical appearance of another person?
Are your feelings hurt?
Her words down.
Oh.
Are your feelings hurt? God, she's so gross, dude. She's so gross. Are your feelings hurt? It's the classic. I just pissed and shit in my diapers. Aren't you owned moment? I've destroyed you by the classic gambit. I right here have pissed and shit in my pants. And now you are overcome with the smell of dookie coming directly from my diapers. And here you are complaining about the dookie smell. It seems to me like I have owned you with my dookie smell coming directly out of my diapers. Ha ha! Once again, a masterful gambit by me. It's like, what are you doing? What the fuck are you doing? Anyway.
Oh, girl, baby girl.
Oh, really?
Don't even play.
Baby girl? I don't think.
Oh my God. By the way, this conversation is so funny because she is absolutely white trash as fuck here when she's the one who breaks decorum first. But it doesn't matter because both AOC and her other target, I forget her name, she's actually very cool, are black and brown. So obviously white supremacists look at that and don't even think about Jasmine Crockett. Yeah. The white supremacists look at the situation and don't recognize that Marjorie Taylor Greene is a gross monster and immediately fucking hit the aesthetics of Jasmine Crockett and AOC being in their words, ghetto, right? This is what the fuck they're saying here. It's oh yeah, what has happened to our Congress, which used to be white? The comment about fake eyelashes is so Midwestern white racist too. It's bro, you're Marjorie Taylor Greene. You look like a goddamn Attack on Titan. You look like the smiling Titan. You can't be talking about other people's appearances, dude. You literally look like the manifestation of evil. You look like you did so many horrific things in a past life that God punished you by making you look that way. You are hard to look at. Physically, you are literally hard to look at. You're hard to be around. You're hard to look at. It's wild to me that she's out here talking about the appearances of other people. It's dude. Let's watch the rest of the clip.
We're going to move and we're going to take your words down.
I second that motion.
Ms. Greene, do you wish to strike your words?
I have 4 minutes and 21 seconds to speak.
I think we have to do the motion first, and then unless there's another motion, then you'll be recognized again. But I believe there's another motion coming. So you agree to strike your words?
Yeah.
Okay. Ms. Greene agrees to strike her words.
I believe she
Chair
needs to apologize.
recognizes
No.
Mr.
She
Perry.
needs to apologize.
Okay, hold on. Then after Mr. Perry's going to be recognized, then Ms. Greene
I'm not
has 4 minutes and
apologizing.
21
Well,
seconds.
then
Okay,
you're
reserve
not
the right to
striking your
object.
words.
I am
Mr.
not
Perry.
apologizing.
Now let's go. Come on, guys.
Why don't you debate me?
Mr. Chairman, the
it's
minority.
pretty
No,
self-evident.
You're not.
Yeah, you're
out
not.
of order.
You don't have enough
You're out of order.
intelligence.
Chair recognizes Mr. Perry.
Okay, move to strike
I'd like to
I
strike
move to
those
strike the
words
lady's
as well.
words.
move to
I would
strike
like
Move to
to
strike the
as
lady's
well.
words again.
Ms. Greene, do you agree to unanimous consent to strike your words?
I repeat again for the second time. Yes, I'll strike
right.
my words,
That-
but I'm not
all right.
apologizing.
Without objection. So Ms. Greene asked unanimous consent to strike her words. Mr. Raskin objected. I'm going to recognize Mr. Raskin for his objection. No, we're not counting against, Ms. Green has 4 minutes and 21 seconds left. This will not count against her time.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I reserve the right to object because the understanding of the minority is that the gentlelady from Georgia would move to take her words down and strike her words and to offer a sincere apology for having engaged in personalities against another member, offending her personal appearance and insulting her. We don't do that in this committee. And I think the
It's crazy, dude. Like, this is the person we're talking about. Just to remind everybody, like, the person who's like talking about other people's like looks or whatever, she was even hard to look at 30, 40 years ago. Wait, what? That's not that bad. I mean, she looks normal. Is that actually her? What happened to her? There's no way that's her.
major problem was that we allowed pornography in this committee, and we've gone down a bad road. But in any event, we should not allow face-to-face ad hominem insults. It's totally contrary to the rules of the House of Representatives. And I would ask if she would just make the apology. It's not that complicated. We don't want to get into face-to-face insults.
You will never get an apology out of me. I don't owe you
Then I
one.
object. Then I object, Mr. Chairman.
Mr. Askins objects.
I think we don't want to see a complete dissent of our committee. And the verbatim quote of the gentlelady was, "I think your fake eyelashes are messing up your reading." That is what she said. I think your fake eyelash, and that's obviously engaging in personalities. It's an ad hominem attack, and I would just ask every member of this committee, in a fair-minded way, would you want to be talked to in that way about your personal appearance by another member of the committee? Because what we're doing is we're setting standards going forward.
Yeah, I mean, this is unironically the exact same thing, but this time like the misogyny edition, which, by the way, I'm leaning into, and I apologize to all the female watchers right now. I apologize to the women Hasanabi heads out there for the many instances of my of me being misogynistic today. The reality of the matter is, this is basically the misogyny edition or misogynoir, and the same exact like white supremacist overtones that you see in Congress when Tom Cotton will be like, "That's right, this is why we must execute everyone who's pro-Palestinian. Those Arab dogs must go away." Or he can fucking turn around and be like, "What kind of Chinese are you, boy?" to the fucking Singaporean TikTok CEO. And like, that doesn't require any censuring whatsoever. But Rashida Tlaib will say, "From the river to the sea, Palestine will be free," an emancipatory slogan. And immediately they're like, "Shut the fuck up." Marjorie Taylor Greene, as a white woman on the Republican side of the fucking Congress, can turn around and be like, "Yeah, it's like your wig sucks. Your fucking eyelashes are long," or whatever the fuck, right? Well, actually, for her to shit on a black woman's hair would require her to like at least know a little bit more reading about black culture. And I think she's like way too racist to even know anything about that. That's why she just like immediately went for the eyelashes. But regardless, like she hits that line. It's obviously not appropriate at all. Okay, it's obviously not even remotely fucking appropriate, and they think it's okay. Every other day of the week, if anybody else from the other side actually fucking reduce Marjorie Taylor Greene to her dog shit looks, which, by the way, I am doing because I am being a little bit misogynistic, okay? But like any other day, they would be like, "Well, that's not allowed," especially if it's coming from a brown woman, especially if it's coming from a black woman.
Just curious, just to better understand your ruling, if someone on this committee then starts talking about somebody's bleach blonde, bad built butch body, that would not be engaging in personalities, correct?
A what now?
Ha! Oh my God. I'm going to run that again.
This committee then starts talking about somebody's bleach blonde, bad built butch body, that would not be engaging in personalities, correct?
A what now?
Chairman, I make a motion to strike those words.
I don't think that's a
on.
part of
I'm trying to find clarification on what quality.
Chairman, motion to strike those
I had no idea
words.
what you just said.
We're not gonna do this. Look, you guys earlier literally just
You just voted to do
Y'all did
it.
it first, so you don't want to talk about
voted to do it.
Order.
I'm trying to get
Okay.
clarification.
Now all of a sudden it's like, "Oh, excuse me, we need decorum in this house right now." And by decorum, I mean you can be as white trash as you want to, but the moment the moment a black woman speaks out of turn, all of a sudden we got some fucking problems, okay?
Clarification.
Look at, calm down. Calm
No,
down.
no, 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 because this
I
is
would
what
like to
y'all
get
do.
through proceedings.
So I'm trying to
Hey,
get
Ms.
clarification.
Crockett, you're not
Y'all wanna
recognized.
play
Ms.
games.
I can't hear
Crockett.
you with your
And
yelling.
You don't want
Calm
me to
down.
Be,
Can
no,
you please calm
don't
down?
tell me to calm down.
Calm down.
Because y'all
Please
talk
calm
noise
down.
and then you
You're
can't
out of
take
control.
Because if I
Look,
come,
Chairman,
if I
can
come
we
and
send
talk
a
about
break
her,
for 5
y'all
minutes?
gonna have a
Mr.
problem.
Chairman, Mr.
Order.
Chairman.
Bro, dude. Oh, every day that goes by, we get closer and closer to my dream. My dream of having people in Congress basically fucking throw hands. Like, that's awesome.
Talk
Calm
noise
down.
and then you
You're
can't
out of
take
control.
Laura Boebert locking her car door spiritually.
Because if I
Look,
come,
Chairman,
if I
can
come
we
and
send
talk
a
about
break
her,
for 5
y'all
minutes?
gonna have a
Mr.
problem.
Chairman, Mr. Chairman.
I mean, listen. I'm not going to sit here and say two wrongs don't make a right, you know, because it makes me feel good. I don't give a shit. It's awesome. Now, of course, obviously, the way this will be perceived by a lot of people will be, oh, an angry black person, and no one on the other side will take into consideration that, like, Marjorie Taylor Greene is literally the one who's like breaking decorum.
No
Those
idea what
words.
you just said.
We're not gonna do this. Look, you guys earlier literally just.
Oh,
You
y'all
just
did it first.
voted to do
Y'all
it.
did it first, so you don't want to talk about
voted to do it.
Order.
I'm trying to get clarification.
Look at, calm
Remember, this is coming after. They said it was fine for Marjorie Taylor Greene to say that, like, her eyebrows, Ms. Crockett's eyebrows, are causing her to not read correctly or something.
down. Calm
No,
down.
no, 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 because this
I
is
would
what
like to
y'all
get
do.
through proceedings.
So I'm trying
Hey,
to get
Ms.
clarification.
Crockett, you're not
Y'all wanna
recognized.
play
Ms.
games.
I can't hear
Crockett.
you with your
And you
yelling.
don't want
Calm
me to
down.
Be,
Can
no,
you please calm
don't
down?
tell me to calm down.
Calm down.
Calm down. Or not eyebrows, sorry, eyelashes. I apologize. It's just like, it's classic bullshit. It's classic bullshit. You say some unhinged shit, and then you get like, you say some unhinged shit that has like racial undertones as well. That's like very undermining. You get protected by the institution while simultaneously saying that. And then when the other person obviously understandably gets like emotional about it, then you go, oh, why are you being so emotional? It's like literally the same exact fucking principle behind how debate lords operate. Haha, you have been destroyed. It seems to me like you got quite emotional about my very obvious baiting.
Because y'all
Please
talk
calm
noise
down.
and then you
You're
can't
out of
take
control.
Because if
Look,
I
Chairman,
come
can we
and
send
talk
a
about
break
her,
for 5
y'all
minutes?
gonna have a
Mr.
problem.
Chairman, Mr.
Order.
Chairman.